Good morning, children. In this session, let us learn tense or tenses. First and foremost, why should we learn tense? To exist in this world, this human body needs heart to function. In the same manner, to have proper language skills and to communicate whatever we wanted, we need tenses. Whatever we speak, that everything comes under the aspect of the tenses. We make so many statements. That statements are referring to which situation? Present or past or to the future. We need to confirm. So therefore, now let us learn about tenses. Tense. The word tense came from the Latin word tempus. Tempus. Tempus means, my dear students, time. So what do you mean by tense? Means time. That refers to the time. Present, past or future. To give grammatical explanation, what is a tense? A tense of verbs or set of verbs that indicate a particular point of time or period in the past, present or future is called a tense. So tense is a set of verbs which express an action in the past, present or future. So my dear students, when we speak about tenses, we need to speak about two aspects. Because tenses refers to the aspect of general time and tenses refers to the aspect of action. Tenses refers to the general time means whether the statement is made in the present, past or future. Past or future. And what type of action or the nature of the action we speak in the aspect of action. So students, there are mainly three tenses. That is present tense, present tense, past tense and future tense. And future tense. And future tense. And all these three main tenses have four aspects of activity. Four aspects of activity means four aspects are nature of action. Nature of action. They are simple, continuous, perfect, perfect, continuous. So each tense will have these four aspects of time and action. Right? So that is simple, present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. In the same way, past simple, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous. In the same way, we also have simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous tense. Most of the children say that we have 12 tenses. Children, we have only 3 tenses, not 12. So these three main tenses have four aspects of action or nature of action that we perform in the time, either now or in the past or in the future. So, my dear children, let us right now learn detailedly about these three tenses and their four aspects. Now let us learn simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to express what is actually happening at the present moment. Once again, dear students, simple present tense is used to express what is happening actually at the present moment. Simple present tense makes a simple statement without indicating whether the action is complete or incomplete. In other words, simple present tense makes a bold statement about an action without indicating, without showing whether the action is complete or incomplete. Now, let us see this structure. Structure of simple present tense. Subject plus V1 plus object. Subject plus V1 plus object means verb form 1 or base form. Example: Raju likes an ice cream. So here Raju is the subject, likes is the verb, ice cream is an object. But you may have doubt here. Sir, the verb like. So yes is added here. So take a note, my dear children. Take a note, my dear children. Whenever we use third person singular, what are the third person singular? He, she, it. Whenever you use this third person singulars, he, she, it, we add yes or es to the main verb. S or es to the main verb. For example, see, she sings a song. She sings a song. He works in the field. He works in the field. So, to third person singular, we add s or es. For example, right? She goes. Go is the verb. We are adding es. She goes to school. She goes to school. So, the structure of simple present tense is subject plus V1 plus object. Example: Raju likes ice cream. So here Raju is the subject, likes is the verb. When we use third person singular, he, she, we add s or es. For example, I write a letter. Here, no need of adding s or es. Why? I is the first person singular. I is the first person singular. So, for example, I is the first person singular, we is the plural, and you is first person singular as well as used as plural. It depends upon the context. And he, she, it are third person singular, and the plural is they. So this is the way we need to keep in our mind, my dear students. So simple present tense has no auxiliary verbs, but in simple present tense we use do or does. We use do or does. So therefore, let us see subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. So here I, the subject, agrees with do, right? So that I, we, you, they agree with do. He, she, it agree with does. Agree with does. So therefore, I do eat. I do eat an apple. Also can be written. She does. She doesn't know my address. She doesn't know my address. A negative statement. A negative statement. So, my dear children, this is the way we have to use structure or simple present tense to make simple statements. Alright? Yes, my dear students, now let us learn simple present structure. Simple present tense structure is subject plus V1, verb form 1, I mean base form or root form, plus object. So this is the structure of simple present tense. Now let us see few examples. I go to school. I go to school. We write a letter. We write a letter. You go to market. You go to market. He goes to school. He goes to school. She eats an apple. She eats an apple. It drinks milk. Do you have cat at your home, pet animal? It drinks milk. If you observe, my dear students, we added yes. So when we make examples in simple present tense with third person singular, he, she, it, we add yes or yes to the main word. The main verb means verb form 1 or root word or principal verb. Right? So they work hard. They work hard. So here only the third person singular. When we make examples or statements in simple present tense, we add yes or es to the main verb. Now let us see subject verb agreement. Actually, dear students, simple present tense has no auxiliaries, but we use do and does. I, we, you, they agree with do. He, she, it agree with does. I, you are, I do not know, you are not know, you are, I do not know, your name. For example, it is a negative statement. He does not know how to speak properly. He does not know how to speak properly. Most of the people, those who know English even very well, they commit this mistake. They make this error that he do not know, or I, we does not know, or they does not know how to speak in English. It is wrong, my dear children. Do agrees only with I, we, you, they, and does is used with only third person singulars. He, she, it. Now let us see how to make some negative statements. Some negative statements. When we make negative statements, first we need to write subject plus auxiliary, negation not plus verb form 1 plus object. Example, let us see right now here. She is not at her home. She is not at her home. Here is used as a main verb. And next one, John does not drink coffee. John does not drink coffee. John is the subject, does is an auxiliary, not is the negative word, and drink verb form 1 and coffee is object. In the next example, they do not work hard. They do not work hard. Subject plus auxiliary plus negation not plus verb form 1 plus object. So this is the way we need to make sentences. Even we can make questions with the auxiliaries. We can make even questions with the auxiliaries. So actually simple present tense has no auxiliary verbs, I said, but we can use do or does. But remember subject verb agreement. For example, see, do you like to read books? Do you like to read books? Question, yes or no type question. If it is WH word type question, I mean the question words, immediately the WH word type we need to use auxiliary to frame the question. Right? So does she study well? Does she study well? So this is the way we frame even questions with the auxiliaries also. So my dear students, now let us see the uses of simple present tense. In what are the ways simple present tense can be used? Simple present tense is used to express a habitual action. Do you have your own habits? I rise early in the morning. Right? Like that for the habitual action. He goes for a walk daily. Like that. So one example let us see. He drinks tea every day. He drinks tea every day. It is his habit. Every day refers, it is a keyword that it is a habit. He writes with a green pen. Is a habit. I get up early in the morning is my habit. Habitual actions. And the second usage is simple present tense is used to express general truths. General truths means, my dear students, universal facts. Universal facts. For example, the sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the season. It rains in monsoon season. Otherwise. Okay, right? So like that, simple present tense also is used to express universal facts or general truths. For example, the earth moves around the sun. It is universal fact. The sky is blue. It is universal fact. Alright? So the earth moves around the sun. And next example, water boils at 100 degrees. It is a scientific fact. It is a scientific fact. Water boils at 100 degrees. So to express habitual actions or customs, to express general truths or universal facts or even scientific facts, we use simple present tense. Alright, next, simple present tense is used in vivid narratives when we want to say something clearly. Example, let us see. Hanil moves forward and gives a punch to him. It is very clear. It is very clear. For example, Kohli moves forward and hits 6. It is very clear. In vivid narrations, vivid means very clear narrations, we use simple present tense. Another example, immediately the king runs to his palace. Immediately the king runs into his palace. Runs into the palace. And next, simple present tense is used to express a future event, that is part of a fixed timetable or fixed program. Simple present tense also is used to express, right? So a event that is part of a fixed timetable or fixed program. For example, the train leaves at 6:20 p.m. The train leaves at 6:20 p.m. Alright, so here the train has not yet arrived. Yet to come, isn't it? Even but it is in a fixed timetable. So therefore we use in a simple present tense. Next, another example. When does the movie start? This is the question. Right? When does the movie start? So if the movie not yet started, but it has a fixed timetable or time to start, or it is a fixed program that certain shows will be there in a day. So that is the reason we ask or we use simple present tense to express some statements with fixed timetable or with fixed program. Another example, the next bus is at 8 a.m. tomorrow. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, fixed title. Learn as many as verb forms you can, but keeping on. So if you know all these rules, if you know the verb forms very well, my dear students, you can speak in proper English. So learn, keep learning, you will be getting good progress in your communication. Thank you one and all.